These are the best highlights from all the matches of the day during the 2024 LPL Summer Split.
All really powerful. Mid lane push and bot lane push and top lane. Hacker at least gets himself onto his clear, but Ultra Prime losing all three lanes currently.
Oh, Yukai taking some damage from Rookie, but he's trading back. It's going to be a solo kill for Rookie. We are starting strong for an IP. Placement from Rookie there, just a pixel away from tower range. Here we go. Engage comes out on the bot side from Niket. They're looking for Juo to start this one off. The CC chain is good. The damage is there. Juo knows he's going nowhere. Accepts his fate, and Hacker grabs a kill.
So Aki's on top side, even with the pushing lanes, NIP quickly take this one down as he was sawn off, or rather he was seen off by NIP towards the top side. Ultra Prime get themselves on the objective board at least. Yeah.
Yes.
A little bit.
At least Ultra Prime gets something out of that one. NIP, gold card on the top side. They're going full lock stock, two smoking barrels on this one as Chingtian tries to dash away the flash. Ooh. With the auto reset. Shanji makes it happen.
The Corki and the Zyra. The Ashe still needs to be a lot of the tank killing potential. Hacker going to walk up towards Aki. Does get the roots.
Okay, nice root. It all comes out as well, and Aki's in trouble, stunned and finished off. I mean, pincers and vines everywhere. Not a lot you're doing to get out of the lane. Rookie's already got that Kraken Slayer. That's a massive one-on-one advantage. Yeah, it's just going to be recalling, but Rookie showed on the wave. Jingtian, once again, they try and make this play. They don't have the gold card, but Shanji flashes to finish the job, and the Impale just doesn't get off in time.
The Skarner can be useful later, even when behind gold, but this is pushing it.
Another arrow from Doggo. And it's another swing and a miss. Rookie gonna have to try and get away. Nice combo from Hacker. Oh, and the second proc from the ult. The Strangle Thorns doing exactly that to Rookie as a kill for Ultra Prime the bottom side.
The top lane already fell in favor of Shanji for that first turret of the game, so it won't be the first turret bonus, but it is something out of seemingly nothing because of Hacker's good burst play once again.
But yeah, I do think, I would say my best guess is Aki is playing the champion today, but you know, you never can be too sure.
We can't. Such things we may never know. NIP, they're going to use that Herald to break down that mid lane outer turret. This game has just gotten onto hard mode for Ultra Prime because
old areas, because of this Talia, because of the Twisted Fate, because of the insane amount of damage to follow up on that CC. So will be difficult. As a flash comes out to dodge away from Jingtian, and then the rest of the gang just dives on board. Arrow finally hits from Doggo, but it's the wrong target. This will be a tier 2.
It will be, and you know, Yes is traded for a tier 1 in topside, but the 1v4...
What's the target? They get a flash out from him at least. Ultra Prime look like they want to keep chasing for more. Rookie is behind enemy lines. He's found Yukai and forced out the Valkyrie. 5 men strong for Ultra Prime. This is what they wanted. But there's 5 players in 5 different directions from NIP. Now the pincer maneuver. A solar flare hits the entire team from Juo. Ultra Prime desperately trying to chase onto this Leona. Juo is on the wrong side, but he jumps into the fray. Shanji trying to follow up. Niket looking for more as the flick back from Aki. How is this fight still going on the way that it is? Shanji locks a gold card. True Shot Barrage comes through. All of that leads to just one pick.
Rookie teleports mid lane to make sure they can get that mid lane in a turret as well, but NIP, it is so much easier for them to set up the fights than it is Ultra Prime. It is a 1 for none, but losing the turret means that even in the overall gold trade, NIP end up succeeding.
Does not have Destiny available, so Ultra Prime perhaps an angle to try and start this Baron off, but they're not going to pull the trigger here. Spotted out by the blue trinket as well. And it does feel like slowly but surely NIP are just bleeding this game out. There's the arrow. It lands onto Juo. Solar Flare to answer, but Juo will go down. Pick for Ultra Prime as NIP trying to answer onto Jingtian. They're escorting the wave down mid. They might be able to try and threaten something, but they'll corral themselves in if they do. Ultra Prime really want to find this one. The flash forwards from Niket, but he's just not found the targets and goes down instead.
Gets stunned mid. As we've said before, the combat stats are still really in favor of NIP. Giving over dragons does not help with that at all. He came from Proto-Indo-European as well. There are look, this gets more complicated, I'm pretty sure. That's TF ult pulled. Rookie's pushing in towards this inhibitor turret in the bot side. While all this has been happening, Ultra Prime have really struggled to keep themselves competing across the map.
Yukai is just going to get all in by Rookie. He's looking for a 2v1. Impaled over the wall. QSS comes on through. He flashes forwards. But Yukai backs away. Rookie is still going in this one. He is a bit of a tank shredder and sidesteps away. Yukai just about survives the red buff. Not enough. But in the meantime, the Baron has gone down.
The cat just about to get out to safety.
Hacker's
Hacker no
stuck.
flash. I think he's dead.
He's going down. That's an easy kill for Photic. And now TP comes in. Ultra Prime fighting for their lives in this one. Joel chunked out, will be chased down by Doggo. Shanji is over the wall trying to 1v1 and he wins it against Doggo. Goes 1-for-1 in the trade. There is 3 left for Ultra Prime, but Photic makes short work of Niket. Suddenly Ultra Prime running out of players on the went down in the bottom side as well. So if Rookie gets just a second, he will finish an inhib. Yuakai's been found by Shanji, who's looking for another 1v1 and gets the solo kill. Might go down for it, but flashes away. And Rookie keeps his top laner safe with the ult.
Shanji can even start wave clearing too, so now it's a 5v4 Baron buff available and they're going in.
Oh boy, Niket goes for the engage, Rookie to target, but he jumps out to safety, and now the health bar slowly whittled down by all of these ranged carries. It feels unwinnable for Ultra Prime in these fights. NIP have been in control for hours at this point, as Aki even goes in for a bonus kill at the end of things. NIP, very, very clean win here in game number 1 over Ultra Prime. It was a good early game from Ultra Prime, but unfortunately, the longer it went on, the more NIP. A little bit of a different engage support. You do have to play a different way to most of them, so we'll see how well he does to balance on that night.
They can fight. That Braum's still so strong. Rookie on one side, and now Draw is here. Yeah, fights on.
Oh,
Might be
level 6
forcing a
for
flash out
Photic.
of Hacker.
Level 6 for Photic. There we go. Flash comes out. Slows across the team as well as Doggo. Did have the concussive blows, but they want Hacker. They want to bring this down. Requiem available, but no low health bars to work with.
Maybe a couple of others too. It is harsh competition there. NIP, they want to stamp their foot with series like this and show that they are well and truly in the conversation.
Oh, Rookie dodges away from the knockup, and it's Niket in trouble as Joel flashes to set it up. Gorgeous stuff from the NIP mid-support duo. Hacker forced to flash once again. It only just came back off a cooldown, and Shanji's hunting for Doggo. Impale flashed away from NIP, just not letting the pressure up.
If there is one skill set which Rookie has above all else, it's just how does he find these random fog of war position plays? Like, he's done this on the Corki before. He just turns out of the weirdest bush from the weirdest angle and causes you to lose a fight, just like he did there. 1.6k up at 14 minutes individually. Absolute insane performance from him on this. And now, once again, we're seeing the master of mystery, the fog of war player himself, putting Ultra Prime into the dirt, and this is exactly what they didn't want. They lose this game. They don't get a chance to fight towards that upper group.
They certainly don't. Shanji, perhaps an all-out angle here as Qingtian pulls him underneath the tower. Arrow on the top side, and Rookie is here to try and capitalize. Qingtian is on Cassante, but might just be dived anyway. There's no minion wave is the one big problem, but Photic Joel, you don't get to run away from Ash and Braum. There is no escape. Joel there to make sure that he was definitely not going to get away as Photic finds the kill, and that'll be a tower in the top side and a Herald on top. Not to mention 6 scrubs that they got earlier.
Stop! They're already dead! They're already dead! There's so much going on the side.
Ultra Prime, in that they stopped a summoner spell being used.
Ah yes, glorious victory. They stopped that from happening. Never mind the fact that they might die on top side and still lose that inner turret anyway. There is silver linings. You need to trust your teams. Even I have to say it's a big thing you got to trust. Even when you are against the wall, even when stuff like this happens, you need to find some belief. They do get out without losing any kills. Just there, Shanji flashes away.
Rookie diving forwards. I mean, Ultra Prime, they're just getting whittled away. A rocket lands. A chair nearly finishes the job. Joel taking me back to Hell in a Cell back in 1995 or whatever it was, throwing chairs around. That's going to be an inhib taken, and they're just going to keep on pushing, aren't they? They might just end the game. It's only 19 minutes on the clock, and NIP are trying to end the game. Doggo desperately getting onto the fountain as Nika looks for a knockup. There's a stun against the wall. Troll so tanky with that unbreakable. Moves over to the team, and the impale is massive. That's 2 as NIP continue to snowball. It's 19.5 minutes on the clock. NIP don't even need a win today you, but they don't care. Yuakai goes in, Yuakai goes out. Rocket dodge, but Ultra Prime will have not typically been that strong for Ultra Prime in the first place. Tough one here. 5-0. 5-0. Not a single thing has been picked up by Ultra Prime. Just that one Drake keeping them away from a perfect game. Niket dives in, stunned up, taken out. Qingtian dives in to donate a second one, as they didn't want to let Niket die alone. And he won't because Qingtian's going to go down as well.
Tries he won't escape on that one. Ultra Prime, it has been a difficult day for them as the Nexus looks surely within the sights of NIP. This will knock them out of contention for Group A.
No 7-1 today, because that's an 8th kill on the board for NIP. Doggo gets back onto the fountain. NIP, 21 minutes on the clock. They're trying to finish the job. Unfortunately for them, they killed a Carthus, who cleared the minion wave immediately. But Doggo, again, just sent back onto the fountain. How many times has he been sent back to fountain? We're not even 22 minutes into the game. Another kill onto Niket, who just can't find a way in, and I'm not really surprised on Rakan against this much damage. Nexus Towers finally sieged, and the game might finally be over. I say finally, it's only 22 minutes, but for Ultra Prime, it's been 22 minutes of sheer agony. The level 1 was a disaster, and everything else that followed was pure pain and punishment out from NIP. Finally, one kill gets on the board for the side of Ultra Prime, but that is all they will find. The Nexus will fall, and Ultra Prime, their hopes of group...
The game breaks open, but IG, they can absolutely play through lanes and deny that too.
I think in that regard as well,
Topster gets very, very powerful. Tarzan might
wants
just
to
be looking
steal.
for a steal.
He's not going to go for it. Vampire checks the brush. Good stuff. And the 2018 IG flare comes out from Vampire as he looks for a hook on Light, and he finds it, the deadly flourish to follow it up. Light forced to flash away, and now Tarzan's alone. Xiaohu gets into the mix though, and that's a lot of damage. Bomb on Vampire's head. 2 for Xiaohu as IG sent packing at the Drake. A bomb lands, and that's a triple kill. Xiaohu's back.
Oh, and it's that silver bullet into IG in the early game. That
1,000 gold lead down in the bot lane as well. Got 3 assists on the previous play. Got a 20 CS lead in this laning phase. But perhaps that will change as Vampire finds a hook onto him. Arn gets that full shot, looking for a deadly flourish, but the bomb goes out to Jin instead. And Crisp doing his best to protect Light. Bomb goes, the stun comes out onto GLFS, and everybody dives on top. Crisp will fall, but it's 1-for-1, and Weibo have flipped it back on his head again. 2 massive TP opportunities for Breathe if they need it, but it looks like Weibo might just get this uncontested. TP coming out from YSKM, and Breathe just going to join the mix in the middle of everyone. Weibo get the Drake.
Oh.
Hook is a little too soon from Vampire, and he's now going to be pulled in. Breathe doesn't commit the Death Realm, but keeps everyone away. Now Ping's going towards the top side as everyone moves towards Grubs.
Yeah, now that's going to be really important. Weibo, we said any grubs to them means an awful lot. No one manages to capitalize on the teleport from Breathe. Xiaohu!
Oh, nice stun from YSKM. Denies Xiaohu's jump and finds the pick that IG needed.
Instant wall slam.
Instant tower taking composition in the game. So the Grubs, I'd argue, maybe even gain value there in the fact that you now can
very much pull the trigger.
That pink ward's not in the brush. The pink ward hasn't actually
hang on.
spotted the ward, so we'll
Vampire.
be seeing there. Vampire has overstepped. Does have flash available. I don't know if that's even going to get him out, but the curtain call comes through, and Crisp just gets abandoned by Tarzan, who wanted a kill of his own. 1-for-1, both supports.
Put IG into a position where they really do want to fight.
GLFS, no flash, no ultimate, chunked out. It's going to be hard for him to move in and really contend this one. I think Herald is going to reset here as the Impale comes through. Breathe, put in kind of an awkward spot. Might just get burst out. There we go. Nice kill picked up by YSKM, using the Impale right at the end of the Death Realm.
I have no idea what Breathe thought he was doing there.
Herald's going to come down in the mid lane here, and you fully expect this to get the charge off. And with 4 players here from IG, they really want to try and finish this tower. YSKM actually going underneath the tower to try and follow up for more. Has to flash instead. Bombs galore on top of his head. Tower goes down. YSKM survives. The curtain call just going to look for a last little bit of damage onto Crisp.
Yeah, so IG, they use that power play to get that full mid lane turret. That's important. Lots of ultimates used, though, just before the dragon spawns. Breathe has teleport, has his ultimate back available. No grubs to help with taking this tower, though, which means that maybe that dies and he's collapsed on as a Weibo. Maybe just trade for the dragon.
So Weibo will definitely get the Drake here. What can Breathe get done up in this top side? Has his ultimate available, and in fact, everything's sort of missing. Okay, there we go. Half health. Nani pulled into the Death Realm. Dodges away from the pullback, though, and kind of just stays at range, auto-attacking. YSKM ready for Breathe to leave again. Nani under the tower, YSKM tanking, and Breathe walks away. Opportunity to hit this tower once more. We'll finish off the job that started that sequence of play in the first place.
He returns to the scene of the crime. This might be dangerous, right?
Breathe will be very happy with how that one's gone down. And this will be the third tier 1 taken. So Weibo, they may not have any grubs, they may not have a herald, but they have got 3 towers down. Crisp now looking for an opportunity potentially onto Nani as Tarzan instead just dives forward onto GLFS. That's going to be a flash burn. Nani forced to Valkyrie, and he has to flash as well. Tarzan rooted as Breathe goes into the Death Realm. This time he's got Vampire. That's a 1v1 that Breathe can win. Vampire actually dives back into the mix as Tarzan jumps over the wall. Crisp following up, Impale only onto 1, and the bombs are getting so much AoE value. Weibo low on HP, but surviving as Crisp burns down, and Weibo still ahead in the trade. Curtain Call goes through. Light has to tank it. It misses anyway.
What
of IG, they have no way of... It's going to be gone before they even
It's going to be gone.
notice.
It's going down so quick. Light's not on the objective. How low's the HP? It's going down.
And there we go. Baron taken. Weibo make it look easy. Where has this Weibo been all split long? YSKM now found. Weibo, this is clean as hell.
They take the potential of this in holy Fedsigs.
Yeah, this is a bit of a massacre, isn't it? As a tier 2 goes down in the top side as well. Drake spawning
haven't been able to stand and fight. We've seen how Vampire has really struggled to engage, and they can't even defend their turrets. They do get to stop the local goal going over from that, at least, but that's a very, very much silver lining.
Yeah, that's we're clutching at straws here. So is GLFS, as he's just obliterated. That's a tier 2 in the mid lane and in the bottom lane. And guess what? Ziggs Tristana plus Baron minions equals dead tower. I'm not great at maths, but I know that one off by heart. Breathe in the meantime sieges in the mid lane as Tarzan will move over just to help him finish that job. And now these Yordles get their chance to move over towards this tower, get those passives off, get those bombs off, and finish off another objective. Bomb onto Vampire's head, and he just explodes into a million pieces. This feels just like game number 2 between NIP and Ultra Prime. This feels like a massacre.
It does, and it turns out there's another secret technique to kill a vampire. You explode them with a bomb. Don't even need the garlic at the stake. Absolutely evaporated. They're pulling the ults, but it feels too late.
The Curtain Call gonna do a whole load of diddly squat against Crisp there. A root lands onto Tarzan, but the stun can't follow up. The hook
Questions,
can't
as this is our last series of Fearless Draft. Weibo looking fantastic in this game. Can they do this again? They're called Weibo Tap Tap right now. Can they do that? Can they tap tap, double tap in this series? Every region's got one. Used to have CLG back in the day.
Yeah.
YSKM, he's been spotted on the flank as well. He can maybe get something, but it's so hard.
Light just flashes it away. Tarzan dives in. That's YSKM gone. Solar Flare even lands onto GLFS as well. He's chunked and will be finished off as Breathe. I thought pulled Vampire into the Death Realm there, but apparently not, as Vampire still surviving, but Tarzan goes down. It's a kill for IG. An absolute win in this situation. They only lose 5 players, and they manage to get a kill onto Tarzan. In reality, though, Weibo dominate. They finish the game, and they look strong as they start their final series of the first stage of the tournament.
Get some miracle flanks. All you have to do is pay attention to that Alistair. On the other side, because you have...
Over, Tarzan really wants to steal this away. Light on his way, but on a level advantage over Light, so that's not a 1v1 that Light actually wants anymore, and Arn's chasing for more as double Pillar of Flame comes through from Tarzan. GLFS is burning, and that's first blood for Crisp. Rejoins the roster and starts game 2 strong. Oh, wait a second! Oh, just 1v1 Light in the meantime! Crisp maybe can find something. He's got Flash available. He's got Red Buff, but no! Vampire punts him away. But now Vampire, he's got everything on cooldown. Tarzan flashes towards Arn. Surely he goes down, but Tarzan is the one to fall! A bonus kill before the jungler drops.
But it's Arn's Wonder plays on the Ziggs, which he's done very, very well on before. Need to see whether Weibo can stop that Ziggs getting online in the same way that Light did before.
Oh, Xiaohu wants to punish Nani, trying to finish the wave using his ultimate Vampire here to protect his mid laner, but he's way overstepped for the play. And Tarzan picks up a freebie.
And that, we talked a lot about stakes in this game.
Want to influence this play, wants to get involved. Like, not willing to step back into Pixel Brush to finish the ward, but that will be Drake going down just about. Weibo grab the objective.
Tarzan no flash.
Can they get out is the question. Tarzan's caught in the back of the pit, not level 6 just yet, and blown to smithereens, as is Crisp. No shield as he gets over the wall. GLFS flashes to follow. Crisp gets a stun, gets a bit of move speed, but he's so slow, and GLFS will have the dash any second now.
Second grub spawning just beyond that point too. Arn's been doing well in this laning phase to chunk that out, but now people have moved away from top lane, and YSKM is in danger.
Yeah, we just repeat the play that we set up earlier. Nice flash from YSKM, but the Pyroclasm will still finish the job. The minions betray him in the top side. That's both summoners.
Start of the day, being someone that's done really well on carries in the jungle for Weibo, it helps him with their team fight damage. He wasn't on that in game 1 and still walked away with an MVP. Now he has, 3-2-1 scoreline, 1.5k individual advantage against GLFS, on one of his best picks in that Graves as well. I think that Tarzan is completely ready to pop.
That's the tower. Level 5 against a level 10 Nani. That's not a combo that you can survive. And now level 6 has the Magnet Storm, but I mean, just kind of walks in and dies. Not ideal for the side of Weibo, but Tarzan, not to be deterred, keeps pushing forwards and nearly finishes off Vampire with the True Shot Barrage. Pyroclasm on cooldown at this point as Nani continues to trade.
Someone had to face check that, and I have to say, Crisp, even though he does die for the attempt, someone kind of had to. It's not the most egregious death ever. Weibo were in position on a strategic over as well, and make sure that the Herald can't be finished.
I think GLFS was literally about to smite that grub as they despawned for the Herald there. So
yeah.
IG only getting the singular grub off the back of the play. Breathe. TP's into the mix, as does YSKM, and Breathe immediately flashes on top of Nani.
Oh!
He's ignited, and he'll be blasted with a rocket to finish the job. Herald at least for GLFS, but can he get away with his life? The Croc is taken down by the True Shot Barrage. True, very much the name on that one, as Light finds his mark again. Vampire falls, and Weibo find another fight.
What did we say? IG, they needed to be aware that any one of these topside men...
Like, were they actually a good team after all? And
I was asking that
turned it on?
I was asking that all of last year too. I still don't know the answer. We've watched so many of their games. Breathe, it doesn't have flash, does have ult, probably still dead. What is Vampire doing with that headbutt though?
Oh no,
oh,
no
Vampire,
way.
no!
Vampire has just given Breathe a breath of life here as Nani jumps in. Oh my god, that was a little bit scary, wasn't it? Nearly got one shot. Oh, to concede here. No TP, remember. Breathe can't be a part of the play, but Weibo still want to take the fight anyway. They're 5,000 gold up, and Xiaohu's just 1v1ing Nani on the top side of the play. IG, though, in the pit. Vampire finds an engage. Light gets out, but Tarzan is down, and Nani got the kill. Huge for them as Xiaohu now on the wrong side of the play, as is Crisp. Breathe has arrived on the seed, and they're still going. Crisp just finds no one and dies. I take it all back. They were not hustling. Weibo are not the ones. Xiaohu gets his TP off and gets out of dodge.
From top lane to mid lane, subbed in, subbed out of this roster throughout much of 2023. But this series, he's been targeted, and he might just go down.
As I see Kazam guard, that's going to be broken now. Has to flash. Will get out with his life. And it's in trade for a TP from Arn and from YSKM as they look for an answer onto Weibo. But the Pyroclasm goes in, and that forces IG away. Breathe now TP's into the play. Pillar of Flame is there. Lots of burn damage out from Tarzan as Breathe just jumps onto the backline, and Arn is almost one shot. There he is, culled along with the rest of the Meek. And IG only two remain.
They lose that GLFS. He could look over this, but I don't think there's any hope of him getting a steal.
I feel like he's got to try at this point. That's your last ditch
effort.
He's trying. Really.
He's trying.
He's going to try and get in, but they can just jump on top of him. He's gone. GLFS removed from the equation. Baron taken. Weibo, one mistake from IG. Just
end of his power spike too. How powerful is he at 2 items? That Renekton gets huge value too.
Fantastic stuff from Breathe. Crisp manages to miss another crash down, or I guess Nani dodged it, to be fair to him, and it's going to be a kill for Breathe. And now with Baron and a bonus pick onto Naney, it has to be said, Naney, this is one of the worst games we've seen from him this split, to be honest. He's consistently been out of position on this LeBlanc. And it's a sad way for this group stage to end for IG. There was some real high highs for them, but Weibo looked like categorically the better team here. Crisp perhaps caught out as the Pyroclasm goes on through all out, actually brings Crisp towards his teammates, and he gets out with his life. The burn's going through, Shahu dives into the base. Next on the chopping block, and it's an ace in the base.
Weibo are looking the best they've done all summer so far, and IG have just been blown away to the wind. The team which we thought was on the up and up comes up against the consistently inconsistent giants of the LPL. And Weibo, with that kind of advantage, they should be able to, with a 10,000 gold lead, be able to roll over Invictus.
Feels like a changed team today. And let's just hope that, you know, assuming that they do make it into that upper group, let's just hope they can keep this kind of performance up.
I know better than to trust
Super
Weibo.
Minions, as now the mid lane in Hib Tower goes down, as does GLFS's HP bar. Vampire forced away. I mean, Weibo, there's just no way they can be fought. It's a wallet diff right now.
Take this game home.
That feel when you just use your smite on the wolves and Tarzan's taking your blue. GLFS now going to be chased down the lane. He wanted a Gromp, he wanted a blue buff. All he'll find is death, stepping way too far out. And I think that might just be all she wrote.
IG, they have really been shown just not to understand how to play side lanes in this game. They've been slow to defend Naney. Naney's been out of position. They've been slow to defend everyone, and Naney, he's going to fall.
Bad to worse here for the solo laners of IG. And, well, Naney specifically, is unfair to lump YSK in there.
He's 5.5k down!
I mean, yeah, he's not had a great game. Let's be honest, I don't want to single anyone out on IG because it's not been a great game for the whole team, to be honest. Poor Arn, struggling away on this Ziggs here, is now Weibo pushing underneath the Nexus towers. It's an easy fight win. It's an easy game for them. 20-9, an under 30-minute win as they force the Nexus down. Tarzan hides behind the minions. The shotgun can't find anything.
These were some of the best highlights from the 2024 LPL Summer Split matchups of the day. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.